Nowadays, we often see coding challenges in our interview process. In a coding challenge, we will be asked to write a program for a given problem within the given timeline. Also, they will provide us with sample inputs and outputs. But here the challenge is not only providing the solutions, but the providing the solution within the given timeline. Before attending the coding challenges, we should have knowledge on the programming basics like variables, condition statements, loops, functions, and a few data structures like arrays, list, map, stack, and queue. Problem solving techniques will be differ from one problem to another problem, but few common things we have to follow. First, spend some time on understanding the problem first. Without proper understanding of the problem, if we start writing the code, we may end up with wrong solution and it may lead to the failed test. Sometimes we may not understand the given problem statement. In this situation, let's try to understand the given sample input and output. Every problem will have different solutions, but our aim is to pick or provide the best solution. The best solution will be measured by its performance. In other words, how much time does your solution takes to process the logic and how much space from memory it is utilizing. So we use big O notation to calculate the performance. Problems will be categorized into three parts: easy, medium, and hard. Now I am taking one example problem of type easy. This is the problem statement that has given. So the problem statement is one sheet after folding can be converted into 4 pages. Input will be page numbers to be printed. But from the given problem statement, I understood only one thing, that is, one sheet can be converted into 4 pages. But still, I did not understand the problem statement. Now let's try to understand the given examples. Now the first example says, if the user gives 4 as input, one sheet will be required for the 4 pages, and the front side of the sheet will contain 4,1 and back side will contain 2,3. Another example says, if the user gives 7 as input, 2 sheets will be required and each sheet will have its size and its respective page number. So far, my understanding is one sheet can be converted into 4 pages. Each sheet will have 2 sides, front and back. Page numbers are unique among all sheets. Also, we have to print the page numbers of the sheets with the sign. So this is my understanding. I divided the implementation of solution into 3 parts. The first part is read the number of pages, which is input. The second part is from the given input, derive the number of sheets required. Okay. So third part is for each and every sheet, print the sheet number, side and page numbers. Here I started with the main method. In Java, we can read input from so many ways. Here I am using scanner. Using scanner, I am reading the number of pages to be printed. Second part is derive the number of sheets required for a given input. Here I am using this logic to derive the number of sheets. And now we are at the last part of the solution. That is, for each and every sheet, we have to print the page numbers. So I'm using for loop for each and every sheet. Now let me write the print statement inside the loop. Here I am referring the examples for printing the output. One thing we have to remember, that is, if the number of pages to be printed is less than the number of pages available from the sheet, then we have to print blank for unused pages. For implementing this logic, let me create two variables which represents the all available pages from the sheets. I think it would be better if I create separate method to write the if condition statements. Now I'm inside the newly created method. First, let's decide the parameters. So the first parameter would be the sheet number. Second parameter is the side of the sheet. Third and fourth are the page numbers. And fourth would be the number of pages required. Now it's time to write if conditions. These are pretty simple and straightforward. The first if condition is to verify the available sheet numbers are less than or equal to number of pages required. If so, then we will simply print the page numbers as it is. Next two conditions are to verify if any of the available page number is greater than required page number, then just print blank in place of available page number. And last, if all above conditions fail, then just print two blanks in place of available page numbers. Now method implementation has finished. And it's time to call the method from inside the for loop with the required parameters. I know first two parameters and last parameter. Those are sheet number, side of the sheet, and required number of pages. But how do we get correct two page numbers? Yes, we have defined two variables. One is for first available page number and another is for last available page number. From the given example, I could see one pattern. That is, if you see the sheet 1 front side, it is having last available page number and first available page number. And for the same sheet, backside, the last available page number is decreasing and first available page number is increasing. So, and the same pattern is continuous till the last sheet. So, same logic we will apply in the program as well. Now we finished writing the program and it's time to verify our problem with the different inputs. Now let's try to give input 7 and it is working as expected. Now let's try to give input 11 and it is working as expected.